Hello and welcome to another video. I'm Andrew and I do railway photography. Now today I'm in Cornwall and I'm going to spend the day hunting out the old traditional Great Western Railway semaphore signalling before that disappears. So it's going to be a day on the rails, travelling up and down looking for semaphore signalling. So the first train of the day is a HST Castle Class, which is coming down towards Penzance, which is also a nice one because I want to spend the day not only getting the semaphores, but see if I can get some of the HSTs, which are on the way out also. So just a 5-minute walk from Parr station to near St.Blazey. There's a crossing and a couple more semaphore signals controlled from St.Blazey's signal box. And I want to try and get the Newquay train that passes here. And there also might be a light engine going up to the China Clay works. But it's not on the diagram yet, but I'm hoping that it runs from St.Blazey's depot up to the China Clay plant. I gave up on the light engine. I think it's already at Goom Barrow, so I've come back to Parr station, and it's fantastic watching the semaphores and watching the signalman pull his levers and the twangs of the signal wires. It's really nostalgic, but I don't think they've got long. There's lots of workmen around, and there's lots of obvious signalling work going on, so I don't think these signals or the signal boxes have much time left. What I'm trying to do here is to get the HST and the signal box sign in focus without using focus stacking. So I've set a really narrow aperture of f22, set the shutter speed to stop the train, but it's not moving so fast, so it doesn't need a high shutter speed, and then I've adjusted the ISO accordingly. Right, I think I'm going to watch this Newquay train leave and then catch the next train to Lostwithiel. And I'm thinking there that I can hang on and hopefully catch a couple of freights going through. If the one from Goon Barrow runs, and it's been running early, I can watch it go through the station at Lostwithiel, run round in the loop and come back out again. So that's the plan. I think I've taken enough shots around Par, so I'll move on to Lostwithiel. Well, I've just jumped off the train at Lostwithiel and quick look at my phone, and it showed a Exeter to St.Blazey freight about to go through, and it was an IEP, so I better check and see what's going on, and hopefully I haven't missed it. Right, that's it, I've worked it out. I did put Liskeard into real-time trains when I jumped off the train at Lostwithiel, which doesn't help. Right, it's about 10 minutes and there should be an Exeter to St.Blazey freight going through. So I've got 5 minutes or so to find a composition. Friendly signalman at Lostwithiel has let me know that the Goon Barrow to Fowey Docks has left. He says it usually runs half an hour early to give some headroom on the main line, and the freight runs round here, so it takes over all the running lines, so they've got to be pretty sharpish with their actions. Yeah, this is the shot I'm going to go for, and this sign here masks off. There's an horrible lamppost behind there and it just masks it wonderfully. So I'll have to move the tripod out of the way because that is where I'm going to stand for the shot. Now that was a nice flurry of activity, all those freights through, and what a beautiful spot with the palm trees, the semaphores, warm sunshine, glorious. Right, now then, going to catch the next train to Liskeard. So next train that comes in is ours. So this is Liskeard with the line down to Looe. Now this is an interesting semaphore signal. It's got a centre point pivot, and it's something to do with sighting for the bridge that's beyond us there. So down is the main line station at Liskeard. Now the station to Looe is almost a separate station from the main Liskeard station. Well, the plans might have gone awry. We took a trip down to Looe and it's absolutely gorgeous, but it looks like we came down on the last train, and every train from now on is cancelled. So we've got to find another way back to Liskeard somehow. Well, by some miracle the train's turned up. So back to Liskeard. And thankfully the train turned up from Looe, so we're back at Liskeard. And there's a Castle Class HST coming through, so I'm going to try and get this against this semaphore, and then I think we'll get on the next train that comes in and see where that takes us. Now the signal's just lowered, so something's on its way. Right, there's a couple of semaphores here, and I think I've done them for the moment. The light's not great. So the next train that comes in is going down to Penzance, and I'm going to jump on it and have a bit of a relaxing ride, hopefully. Maybe go all the way down to St.Erth near Penzance. So that's a good hour and a half on the train. So when this one comes in, I'm jumping on it and we're off. Now that was a very pleasant run across Cornwall. Got to St.Erth on the St. Ives branch, and there's a couple of semaphores at either end of this station and a lovely signal box, and the light is the best light of the day. I've given myself about 10 minutes here before I catch the next train back to St.Austell. There's a train coming in from Paddington, so I think I'll get that with these semaphore signals, and then it'll be the one shot of my train that I'm catching back. Right, well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that trip through Cornwall, looking at the HSTs and the semaphore signals. I certainly did, and not the best weather for photography, but pretty good weather for a day out. I'll recommend the ticket that I used, which was 15 quid as a Cornish Ranger ticket, and all the lines in Cornwall on one ticket plus to Plymouth, and it's been absolutely fantastic riding around on the trains in Cornwall. So until the next video, I shall see you later. Bye.